I'm Rachel and welcome back to my channel, Bales1986SW, and today is Friday, so that means it is Friday Finds. Boom! So, it's half term for me, so therefore I haven't been shopping a lot. So, some of these are quite new finds, some of these are what I have absolutely been loving this time of the year, and also I've had so many new subscribers who are just joining Slimming World, so I thought I would show you some old favourite Slimming World finds, so I hope you enjoy this. The first thing, which is not new out, I have mentioned it before, but I just thought I would show you, reiterate how much I love this. This is the Ribena Winter Spice. This is gorgeous, from Asda for £1.50 when it's on offer. I've always bought it for £1.50. I absolutely love it. It's sin free and this is perfect warm. You don't have it cold, whatever you do. It is absolutely gorgeous, and I love it. It always comes out between September to December, and then it goes back away in the cupboards and you can't get it until now, and it is absolutely divine. I absolutely love it. So Ribena Winter Spice, sin free. I got mine from Asda for £1.50. And the other thing I have absolutely been loving is Weetabix, or different, like you can get the brand Weetabix, you can get the shop brands, it doesn't matter. Two of these are the Healthy Extra B. I've absolutely love these with hot water or cold water and putting them into the microwave to make it warm. I like my Weetabix warm, but there's just such a lovely warming feeling than having Weetabix or even shredded wheat. Two big shredded wheats are part of your Healthy B, and I think you can't go wrong with Weetabix. So let's move on to other products. So I have been absolutely loving this. Now, my little boy loves the brand Nutella, and I'm trying to get him, he has it every morning, and you know it's not the best thing for him, and I know that as a parent. So I've just been doing one Nutella or one of these, and he hasn't noticed the difference. So I've had this, a tablespoon, which is 4 sins, mixed in some quark, and I can't tell much difference between Nutella and this. Now, if you are a Nutella fan, then you are going to tell the difference. It's like me knowing Cadbury's to Nestle. I know my Cadbury's hands down kind of thing, and I understand that and I get that. But this has only got 0.3 grams worth of sugar per tablespoon, so it's quite relatively good. Now, I'm not saying it's like the healthiest thing or anything like that. I just think it's an alternative to Nutella, and my little boy and me have not noticed much difference. I got this from, I can't remember now, Asda? I think it was Asda. Nut via hazelnut chocolate spread. So 1 tablespoon of this, which is 15 grams, is 4 sins, and it's really tasty. So there's that, what I've been loving. Then I've had a sore throat, and I like tunes or lockets or something like that, but they're quite highly sinned kind of thing. And disclaimer, if you are poorly, just get yourself better and forget about sins or anything like that. I completely get that. But mine was just a bit of a ticklish throat after I've had a cold kind of thing, and I wanted something just to soothe it and take my mind off it. So I found the Jakeman's Cherry Menthol. I absolutely love these. I think they're really nice, they're really soothing, and they are 1.5 sins per sweet. And I'm just mentioning them just so if you are got a ticklish throat or something like that, and you think, they're going to be heavily sinned, they're not that bad, and for 1.5 sins, and by sucking it and things like that, they do last for ages. But once again, if you are under the weather, the most important thing ever is to get yourself better and then get back onto plan kind of thing. But that's why I'm just mentioning them, because I at the one stage was not wanting to take cough medicine or cough sweets or anything like that, because I think it's highly sinned and it's just a bit of a tickle kind of thing. And then when I looked these up on the app, I realised that there were 1.5 sins, and I can deal with that. And like a Lemsip blackcurrant, that as well is low in sins as well. So that's what I've been having just to get over my like cough and cold kind of thing. So I thought I'd mention them. Then the other thing I have loved are these. These are like a skinny syrup, but by that brand, Tezeria. I'm not even going to butcher that, by that brand. And they're called Gourmet Drops. This is the caramel flavour. This is no added sugar. So basically, you make your coffee or your Coke, whatever you want to do, and basically you turn it upside down and you squeeze it. And it makes your coffee taste like caramel, your Coke taste like caramel, and they're really, really nice. And they are free on the planet. So I got the caramel one, and I've got the vanilla one. I've not tried the vanilla. I'm all about the caramel at the moment. Really, really nice. And they were from Jack Fulton's for £1, and I have looked online, and I think you can buy these online from like Amazon, places like that, and hopefully supermarkets do sell them, because I know that they do sell that brand, but as a no added sugar drink, like dilute drink. So they may be bringing these out in supermarkets soon. But if you have got a Jack Fulton's, it's £2 for £1, and they are really, really nice. Then let's go to B&M. I saw these in B&M and they are gorgeous. These are Milka, and they're called Milkinis or Milk Tinies or something ridiculous like that. And they are this size. They range between 3 or 3.5 sins. I forgot the sinnage, I do apologise, but they're no more than 3.5. And they are really, really nice. Just a perfect size. It's like the perfect sinnage for the perfect size of like a bit of chocolate. And you get 12, I want to say. I think you get 12 in here for less than £1. I think they were 79p from B&M. So if you haven't got a B&M, you may find them in Heron, and vice versa. If you find them in Heron, you'll find them in B&M. And they're really, really nice. Really nice. And between 3 or 3.5 sins. I've completely forgot the sinnage, I do apologise, but they're gorgeous. Then the other find I found in B&M are these babies. These are the Aero Delight Peppermint Individual Fingers. Yes, these are a good size. Now, they are 7 sins Aero, and yes, they are on the high side of sins. I completely understand that, but so worth it. So worth it. If you have got the willpower, you could literally half this, have half one evening and then half the other evening. I have done that. I have halved it and chopped it finely and sprinkled it on a treat bowl. I have actually just sat and ate it with a coffee for my evening treat. They're gorgeous. I love Aero, and for it to be single portion and me to be able to have a proper chocolate bar for 7 sins. Yes, please. Yes, please. Delicious. From B&M, you get 4 in a pack. This is my second pack, because obviously the hubbies had some, my little boys had some, and one to the second pack. I think they were £1, £1. I want to say £1, because when I saw them I thought, oh, really good value was first of all, how many sins? And I was like, yes please. So I bought 2 packets, and I'm sure they were £1, and from B&M, I just love them, really nice. Then from Asda, in their Halloween range, they are selling marshmallows. You buy these in a big bag, and we obviously are Disney fans, and they look like Jack from Nightmare Before Christmas. One of these I've been sinning for 1.5 sins. Obviously you can't work it out on the, can't find it even on the app. So by using the grammage to how many you get, they work out at 1.5 sins. And we've been liking these on a hot chocolate. I've liked them on just a treat bowl to make it Halloween. Yeah, and we've been loving them, and I love that they're individually wrapped as well. So perfect. I love them, and they were £1 they were a big bag of them. Then an old favourite, but something which I've like fallen back in love with, McVitie's gold bars. These are 6 sins of gold bar. Now this is the difference. I love these because it's like childhood. I used to love these in my pack up box. But can you see the difference? That's 7 sins, or 7.5, now 7 sins. 7 sins, this is 6 sins. I'd rather have that for 7 than that when you compare it, but I like them for different reasons. So this is 6 sins, and I love them. I have been enjoying them. You can buy these all over. These were from Asda. I think they were on offer for £1 when I bought them. I like them, my hubster likes them, and my little boy likes them as well. So there we go, there were 6 sins. Then the other thing I've been loving is hot chocolate. I love my highlights, Cadbury's highlights, the fudge and the normal flavour. I don't like the Bourneville, it's too dark for me. But I do like options. Now hot options is really, really good because they have so many flavours of it. So this is just the white chocolate. They do orange, they do like a mocha one, they do mint, they do white chocolate, they do an array of and most of the time in your supermarkets there will be like 5 for £1 or something like that. Now you can use them in hot chocolate, and they are 2 sins a sachet. Please double check each different flavour for the sins, because they can change. The 2 sins now, you can have them as a hot chocolate, but most of the time I use these to flavour my quark. And sometimes you only need half the packet just to flavour your quark to make it a little bit sweeter. And one of my favourites is the orange one to make my quark like a chocolate, Terry's chocolate orange, because it is really, really similar to it. So I just thought I'd show you that there is these to flavour quark or to have a hot chocolate, and I've been loving them as well. And then we're coming into the Christmas period now. After Halloween and after bonfire night, we're on with Christmas. And what I love this time of the year is little selection boxes. This was less than £1, and it's ideal for someone who likes chocolate and wants to feel part of it, like part of the Christmas celebrations, things like that. To me, chocolate is one of the main things regarding Christmas. I'm sorry, but that's just for me. These were less than £1. I like the Milky Bar. They have got a Cadbury's one with the same thing where you get mini fudges, a mini caramel kind of thing. With this, you get, I need to check it because I've had these already, you get 4 of these and you get a packet of Milky Buttons, and they range between 4 and 4.5 sins. 4 sins and 3.5 sins, so 4.5 sins, 3 sins, something like that. These are perfect when they are melted. Melt these, dip your raspberries, not raspberries, the other one, strawberries in them. It's such a tasty treat. I love them. So nice when they're melted. And the best thing about it is like using all your strawberries and then getting the bowl and then licking the bowl and licking the spoon. Yeah, I'm one of those people. I absolutely love it, and I just thought I'd show you because they are coming now. They're in many shops, and it's just one way of me keeping on plan and having small portions of chocolate. And that is everything I found this week for Friday Finds. I hope you've enjoyed this. So as always, food optimised, sending positive thoughts, Rachel.